Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program, fuckers. And today I'd like to show you some offerings from Sydney Vintage Watches. And I tell you this now, I've made a confession. I've confessed on my channel. I got it wrong, fuckers. I got it wrong. The Seiko Grand. I was mesmerized by the quality, and I'm completely hooked. And I gotta tell you this now, fuckers. If you're looking for a Seiko Grand bargain, go down to Sydney Vintage Watches and nut out a deal. Tell them Archie sent you, and they'll give you a good deal. And I gotta say, in all honesty, you know, I'm a bit beyond all the bullshit, the corporate lies, the bullshit, the pretense, and I'm thinking about getting myself a Seiko Grand. I mean, the Grand Seiko has the attention to detail that you'd expect from a fine Swiss piece. Obviously, this is a Japanese piece. And let's face it, the Europeans stopped making good cars. You know, when was the last decent Benz? The W124. The replacement to the W124, the W123, they were just garbage. And I think the Japanese have really taken over that attention to detail, that finely tuned market. And if you're looking for a great deal on a Grand Seiko, please contact my friends at Sydney Vintage Watches, and they'll certainly look after you. Just having a look here, have a look at this Grand Seiko here. It's a Grand Seiko spring drive. This is a very nice piece, just under the 40 mil, so it's not too obscene. 72-hour power reserve. This is a finely tuned piece, and I'd proudly wear a Grand Seiko. I've completely look.
Hello, I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the program. Today, I'd like to do an advertisement for my good friends at Brisbane Vintage Watches. And take a look here. I recently went into Brisbane Vintage Watches, and here's a bit of a staff photo. And I got to tell you, these aren't the owners. These are some staff who work there. There's Fred, there's Gordon, and there's Alfie. Now these guys here probably know more about watches than most of the retailers in Brisbane. And the thing I love about Brisbane Vintage Watches is the staff who work there are such enthusiasts. Fred, with the braces on, he actually sold me his Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. That's who I got it off, from Freddie. And he's just a lovely guy. He works there, not for money. Well, the money that pays a few fucking bills. But he does it because he loves watches. And the same can be said for the other two staff there. Gordon's a huge lover of horology, loves a good timepiece, and he's happy to give you personalized service and attention to help you make the right horological choice. He's a lovely young man who's developing a huge passion for wristwatches and really outstanding customer service. And finally, in this photo here, there's Alfie. And Alfie's one of the legends in the store there. Lovely guy from England, semi-retired, working in the store because he's a true enthusiast. And, that's what makes Brisbane Vintage Watches so special. Sure, they've got a great range of watches. Sure, they've got pieces to suit every budget. But it's the staff they employ that make the shop so special. And I was having a bit of a coffee or having a chat with Alfie, and he was telling me about an Omega he's got. He said, I'm getting Omega to do an overhaul on it. It's a very specialized sort of piece. It's a quartz piece. And he said, look, it's not economically viable to do it, but I'm doing it because I like the piece. And you got to hand it to Alfie. Anyone who loves the hobby that much, where they'll make a poor business choice for the sake of horology, they can't be a bad bloke. And this is the whole thing. The staff at Brisbane Vintage Watches are very, very knowledgeable. They know their stuff. And you just come in and have a chat to them. If you're a lady looking for a present for your husband, they know exactly what to ask to get the perfect piece. Or if you're a man looking for a gift for your wife or girlfriend, these boys here will look after you. And tell them that Archie sent you. And please, Brisbane Vintage Watches, just keep this a small secret between ourselves. They're great people to deal with, and I love them to death. I'm Archie Luxury, and this has been a great pleasure talking about my friends.